Hi,
Hi, how are you, Charlotte?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for taking the time to jump on here.
Likewise. Are we going to be meeting in person next week?
We are going to be meeting in person,
Fun.
yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is like I guess the Tinder part of it, the first seeing
The
of the
first, yeah,
person,
yeah.
yeah, before actually meeting in person. Yeah, yeah. So how you
Well,
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. So are you currently in Nashville?
I am in Nashville. Yeah, I've been here for a couple weeks. I'm here until Friday. And yeah, I've just been writing and yeah, making new music. And I love Nashville. So I'm just really happy to be here. And making new music is always such an exciting phase of the process for me. So yeah, it's been a good week.
Always something going on in Nashville too, right? I
Yeah.
mean, you've had award shows there, concerts, all of that going on. And how many pairs of boots or hats have you tried on or purchased?
So I've purchased zero pairs of boots and hats, but I have tried on a few.
Okay. The
I
right
just
ones
haven't found
yet?
the right one. I feel like you need an emotional connection to the hat or the pair of boots. So I haven't found my match yet.
Yeah. Yeah. They have to call you,
Yeah, they have to call
Yeah,
your
right. Exactly. So Confetti, the single, which we're playing here on Mix, love the song.
Thank
And glad to sort of, is it a relief maybe for you to have that song finally a song charting on the US charts here?
Well, it's definitely exciting because it's the first one that's been playing on the radio, and so that's always a yeah, it's a super exciting phase, and yeah, I'm happy it's starting to pick up a little bit, and people are, I think, connecting to the theme. It's a song about being an introvert at the party, and when I wrote the song, I didn't expect as many people to relate to the theme, but I think I've noticed that there are a lot more introverts out there than I thought.
Have no experience being at a party actually covered in confetti though, right?
No, I've not at a party. No, not that. That's more of an image, but
Yeah, yeah.
maybe I haven't gone to the right parties yet.
Now, I did see a video a while back where there was a line dance created for that song.
Yes.
Do you still know how to do the dance?
I would have to get back into it because my friend Janie and I learned the line dance. It was so cute. So I was tagged on a video of all these um all these folks in somewhere in Quebec. I'm from Montreal, so
Yeah.
somewhere in Quebec, it was like a line dance class of some sort, and they did a line dance that was a little bit complicated, at least for me, because I'm not very familiar with line dancing, and I was like, I'm gonna learn this. I was like, it looks pretty like easy to learn. It took us like 7 hours to learn just like a 35-second line dance. And so I would have to get back into it. But I feel like I've spent so much time learning it for that video that we made that I would probably be able to remember it if I gave it a little time.
Yeah. I mean, perfect time in Nashville, right? Just go hit up one of the bars, go up to the DJ and be like, "Hey, can you play this song?" And then have the dance floor clear out and then just
And
go
then
out there
do
and
my
yep,
confetti line dance. Yeah, I
right?
should
Yeah.
definitely do that. But we've had some. Nashville is just so great. We've seen so much live music, and line dancing is a real thing here, and people are so good at it. It's been, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll look into that.
Well, it's been a busy, past couple of weeks for you and exciting too with the Juno Awards and taking home album of the year. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And of course the performance of Confetti there as well. Now, I know it was a big night, an exciting night, but did you sort of finish off the night with a book and a bath?
Yeah, I did. I love to read before I go to bed, even if it's so after the award ceremony, we had drinks with a lot of the other artists, and we partied a little bit, but it wasn't super crazy. So when I got back to the hotel, there was like a beautiful bath and I love taking baths, and I don't have a bath at home, and so whenever there's like a hotel that has like a clean bath, because sometimes sometimes I don't trust the baths in hotels, but that one was legit. And so I did yeah, take a little bath and read and yeah, you probably saw that from the Instagram post, but I love to
Yeah.
read before going to bed, and so I did that before after the
Nice. That's a good way to sort of to relax and wind down the night after that. Now it's a total of, is it 6 Juno awards that you have won so far?
Yes, exactly. So we won four with the first album, Phoenix, and two with this one. And so, yeah, no, and it's an honor because um I was nominated alongside artists that I admire and love. And so that to me is um yeah, that's a beautiful recognition, and it's an honor. Daniel Caesar, who I saw live when he just put out his new album, and I love his album, was also nominated. Lawrence Spencer Smith as well, like all these really good artists. So it's yeah, it was an honor.
That's awesome. Do you have a special place in the house that you have the awards? Are they like on display? Or I've always heard sometimes artists will put like an award in the bathroom because that's the place people go the most often and it's right there for people to see.
So funny. Yeah, a few of my friends have done that. Mine are kind I have like a big bookshelf that kind of wraps around my entire living room at my apartment in Montreal. And so there's like a perfect little place on that mantle-ish bookshelf where I put my where I put my awards. But I think eventually I'd like to have a studio and have them at the studio. I feel like they're a little bit um too like in your face right now in my living room. So I'd like them to be in a more musical
Yeah.
context. So at a studio would be perfect.
So the album, of course, you released 99 Nights, and it represented, you know, that summer of writing, and I know you wrote it sort of as therapy. When
Mhm.
you got done with the whole writing process of the album and even the recording of it, was it sort of, were you more in like a positive space, you know, after getting everything out on paper, being able to record everything, where you're like, this is great. Like I'm feeling awesome right now.
Well, it was definitely a process that really helped me deal with a lot. And so, yes, I was feeling a lot better when I finished writing the album than I did when I started writing it. I think also the fact that I wrote that album with really close friends of mine. So it was a super collaborative process, um, surrounded by people I really love. And I feel like just spending time with people you love in a general way, at least for me, is just something that's always made me feel so much better. And so, but being able to create with people you love is an extra special situation to be in. And so we were kind of we spent the summer in the studio. Most of the biggest part of the album was written in Montreal, but a lot of it was also we worked on production, and some of the songs were written in LA and London. But that specific summer was mostly in Montreal, and we were just trying to write music, not asking ourselves too many questions. I just wanted to encapsulate how I was feeling in the moment, walking in the studio in the morning. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling all these things. How does that sound in a song? And that was kind of the baseline of the entire album. And that's why I think a lot of the genres are kind of the album flows between like indie pop, like alternative sounds and acoustic bandy stuff, and then like more electro stuff. It's just kind of all over the place
Yeah.
because I think I was a little bit all over the place that summer too. And it was nice to yeah, to just widen my musical horizons and just be playful and get inspired by my friends' influences and be a sponge for that as well, and channel all of these things into an album that's a bit of a diary in the end.
Yeah. Well, we love 99 Nights. We love Confetti. And I know we briefly touched on it. You're going to be here with us next week doing a music lounge, and we're going to have some of our listeners here for that. So we're looking forward to that. Can't wait to see you and hear you live here in Columbus. And, you know, Charlotte, we wish you nothing but the best. And like I said, we can't wait to see you next week.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to it, and thank you for having me today.
You're welcome. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.